Hello, welcome to the Yoki build. Uh, I think we're in November 7th, 2018. I just got uh, done meeting with our builder, Chad. He's really nice. We had a question about wiring my 5.1 surround, which is being done by CPI. But so I thought CPI, when I sat down with CPI to just confirm where the wiring should be, I kind of assumed that they were wiring my front speakers into the wall, but they drew circles on the ceiling, so they literally were going to put my speakers, my front speakers on the wall, on the ceiling. So we had that corrected. Actually, Chad went ahead and took the extra step of just, oh, oh, he wants to go out. Gong. So Chad took that extra step to ensure that, measure out and see where, and confirm that where my speakers were. So you can see he's gonna put my two side speaker, my son, he went ahead and he measured out my TV with the dimensions I gave him, and you can see the black marks. So thank you, Chad, for going that extra mile for us. I mean, of course, I also called CPI too, but you know, all CPI did was draw dots on the wall. They didn't really measure or confirm with us where we wanted our speakers. So heads up, if you do the 340 5.1 surround sound upgrade, you might want to make sure kind of the exact dimensions of what you have, what your TV is, and where you exactly want your speaker wire is. So speaking of wiring, the electrician came in and he's going to be finishing up tomorrow. So we have can lights in, the ducting work for ventilation, that team went through and that's done. So, and you can see where our lights are going to be. You know, here's another light. You can see. So, True Homes does provide basic lighting per the code. Okay, so we found out that this wall here is not load bearings, but don't quote me on this. Always follow up with your contractor if you want to do modifications to your home. But so far, this is not load bearing. This is really there for decoration, and just to give you a visual that here's where our living room ends and here's where the dining room begins. And Chad himself was like, you know what, he likes the half wall. We hate the half wall, and it's a matter of taste, really. And I guess that's why this half wall is put in there. It's not load bearing, it's a matter of taste. But again, don't quote me on that. We don't exactly know if it is load bearing until you consult with an actual architect. So, and then you can see plumbing is done also. So I'm just gonna walk upstairs and show you when they do plumbing for bathtub. You'll notice that they'll fill up the bathtub with water just to make, they're going to check for leaks. So here's our bathtub. Fill it up with water. This is the highest point of the house, so there you go. Chad said that there's going to be an inspector that comes by just to verify that all this work is good to go to proceed. There you go. Here's one of our spare bedrooms. Great ducting work. Our game room. Here's our washer dryer room. You can see the is this the washer dryer room? Or is the, I think it is. If not, then this would be, no, this is where this is where our heater is, and water. So this would be the washer dryer room. Okay. All right, and then of course here's the master. Plumbing coming through the master bedroom. I wonder why. It's going through the roof. I mean, is it for plumbing? I'm not too sure. And then here it is, and they drew out the mapping for sinks, dual vanity sinks. So this is the bathtub, and I'll tell you what, it doesn't look roomy at all. But coming from, we lived in a luxury apartment, so we have a nice big one. So I guess we're spoiled in that case. This is the basic bathtub that you get. So you know, in the future, you know, it would not hurt. Well, it would hurt the wallet, but I really recommend upgrading your bathroom. So, and here's the wiring. And they also did the venting. If you want to see what the vent looks like to the exterior, so that when you're cooking, you know, all that grime and smoke doesn't come into your. Here it is. They vent to the outside of the house. This is not go for this particular build. They don't go through the roof. I'm not too sure what it is in other builds if they go through the roof. I don't know if it's a better thing to go through the roof or through the side. All right. Well, guys, have any questions? You want to see something else I can record? Let me know. But that is it for this section of the build. Thanks a lot. Bye.